Shalom, family. Thank you again for joining us for another educational video titled Inspirational Word for Today. I'm Melaki Yasharel, the servants of Yah. We're reading three scriptures tonight, starting with Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 to 23, and 1 John chapter 2, verse 4, and ending with Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 through 6. Family, we'll be starting with Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 to 23. Please follow along. Verse 21, not everyone that says to me, YAH ELOHIM, YAH ELOHIM, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father which is in heaven. Verse 22, many will say to me in that day, YAH ELOHIM, YAH ELOHIM, have we not prophesied in your name? And in your name have we cast out devils? And in your name done many wonderful works. Verse 23, and then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. Family, what this verse is saying, and these are the words of Yahushua HaMashiach, which is the Son of the Father. These are his words. And when he says that I never knew you, depart from me, you that work iniquity, he is telling you that you committed lawlessness. You transgressed the Torah. You sinned repeatedly. The difference between a sinner and a person that sins is a person that continuously transgresses the law is a sinner. A person that sins may do something because of imperfections, but he doesn't go back and do the same thing over again. That's the difference, family. It also tells you how important the Torah is in obeying the Torah and what sin really means, family. Sin is transgression of the law. And the law, again, family, is the Torah. So there will be a lot of people doing things in his name, so to speak. And more than likely, it may not even be his name because a lot of people don't even know his name. But the key thing here is committing iniquity, sin, continuously transgressing of the law. And family, when that time comes, there will be no excuse. There will be no excuse, family, because ignorance is no excuse. Because whether you realize it or not, the Most High will always give you an opportunity to turn back to him. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to take advantage of those opportunities that the Most High presents to you. 1 John chapter 2, verse 4 states, true worship is not in words only, but in obedience to the commandments of Yah. And there we have it again, family. Your words don't mean anything unless they're backed up by action. How can you truly say that you love the Most High and his Son, and all you can give him or them is lip service? Our Father which art in heaven and his Son, that's now no way to worship them. No way that you worship them at all by giving them lip service. And all you people that says that, well, he knows my heart. Well, you're right. He does know your heart. And he knows who the people are that are true worshipers, the ones that truly love them, and the ones that are truly trying to do his will and making an earnest effort to do his will and calling on their name when they realize their shortcomings so that they can become better servants. And the day is going to come when he's going to look at you and say, well, you put your job before me. You put disappointment before me. You put this before me. And what is your excuse? Because I can sit here and tell you right now that I've spoken to people and I've tried to give them biblical reading material and talk to them about the word. And the only thing that they've had to say to me is, well, I work too much, or I got this going on. I got this going on. The day is going to come. We're all going to have to answer for what we've done and what we haven't done. Because all these people walking around here thinking that they're going to live forever, but yet you see people all around you that's passing away. Every day that you witness someone that passes away that you're familiar with or even that you know of, that should be something to trigger you to say, you know what? I better get it together. I better get it together. But the sad thing is, family, our Most High Yah do not lie. His word does not lie. His son is not a liar. And it speaks of it continuously in scripture that there will be a remnant. And the reason why there's going to be a remnant is because of man. Man is stubborn. Man is stiff-necked. Man idolizes themselves. Man is selfish. Man is wicked. All of these things right here is the reason why there will be a remnant, family. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 through 6, which is part of the Shema. Love Yah, obey Yah, keep his commandments. Simple, family. If you truly love someone, you give them more than just lip service. If you truly want to do the will of the Father and the Son, you follow his commands, his commandments, and his statutes. And by doing that, you stay anchored in the word, which is the Holy Scriptures, by staying in prayer, by keeping those lines of communication open with him, by earnestly going to him in prayer and asking him to strengthen you, to weed out all the wickedness and the shortcomings that are preventing you from being the best servant that you could be for him. That's how you become better. So again, family, what I read today, Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 to 23, and 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. And we ended it with part of the Shema with Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 through 6. Thank you again this evening, family, for joining me for another segment of Inspirational Word for today. This is Melody Yasharel for servants of Yah. I pray, family, that you found the word today edifying, encouraging, and I pray that it prompts you to study the word even more so, to seek Yah and his son with all your might, your mind, your heart, your being, everything in you. Because at the end of the day, family, studying his word and communicating with him daily, truly your life depends on it, family. It really does. So if you found the content edifying, please like, share, and subscribe. And even though it'd be nice for everyone to subscribe, but share, family, because by you sharing the content to others, you are willingly or unwillingly, or you're knowingly or unknowingly spreading the word. And that's the most important thing. is the word being spread. So thank you again, family, for joining me. Continue to look up, continue to seek Yah with everything in you. Thank you again. Continue to look up. Praise Yah. Shalom.